What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. In today's video we are going through items that are essential to the Moonshine role. These are items that can be unlocked or even bought that will make your life a lot easier within Red Dead Online, especially when you're trying to progress through the Moonshine role. As always with videos like this, let me know in the comment section down below if I've missed anything or if you want to see something added to this list. The first item that is a must get is the Condenser Upgrade. This allows you to create average Moonshine which can be sold at a higher price. This means that you'll be able to get yourself a lot more money compared to if you were going to be selling weak Moonshine. This is a massive upgrade when progressing through the Moonshine role. At the early stages, the Moonshine role is the only role where you start to lose money. Spending a total of $50 on Moonshine Mash and also having to take that wagon when you're first getting into role, having to take that wagon to the location without losing any bottles whatsoever is actually very difficult. Yes, as players that have played through this role, now we understand it, now we know it's easy. But when you first start, you don't have that understanding, especially if you've played through the trader role and you've just been doing deliveries as quickly as possible. With the Moonshine, you have to take your time, but the chances are at the beginning you are going to be making a loss on your Moonshine every time you sell it, up until the point where you get a Condenser Upgrade, and that allows you to sell Moonshine at a higher price, which then means if you make the exact same mistakes that you were making whilst trying to sell weak Moonshine and now you're doing it whilst trying to sell average Moonshine, you're now still likely to make profit. You also need to buy the Condenser Upgrade to get the next upgrade, which is the Polished Copper Upgrade, and that is the next item on the list. The Condenser Upgrade allows you to go from weak Moonshine going all the way up to average Moonshine, while the Polished Copper Upgrade does the same thing, except it allows you to go from average Moonshine all the way up to strong Moonshine, and strong Moonshine is the best Moonshine that you can get. If you add flavor into that, the maximum amount of money that you can get from that is $247.50, which is a massive increase in money. Yet again, you still need to make sure that you are selling the delivery with a 20 out of 20 batch to get that price. After spending a maximum fee of $50 on Moonshine Mash and also doing the delivery, even if you were to make mistakes here and there, you'll still be making a very decent profit, a lot more than if you was to sell weak Moonshine or even average Moonshine. The next item on my list is the Norfolk Roadster, but more specifically the rank 20 Norfolk Roadster. There are other ranks available which give you different types of coats, but those ones are definitely not worth it. But if you wait until you get to rank 20, you then have to spend $950, but it is definitely worth it because that then resembles the horse's stats. If you want an in-depth review about the Norfolk Roadster, I have done a video on that already. I'll leave a link in the description down below, as well as there'll be a card on screen right now. If you want to see that video, just click that card and it will take you directly to that video. But a Norfolk Roadster is definitely worth the price, especially if you are only relying on the horses that you were able to unlock when first starting Red Dead. So that's either the Scrawny Nag or the first ever horse that you get from doing the first or second ever mission. The Norfolk Roadster, once you get to level 4 bonding, is an insane horse, and I'll be able to take you halfway around the Red Dead Online world without even running out of stamina. Whereas the Scrawny Nag, you can't even go 5 yards without trying to buck you off the back just because you're spamming A too much. So the Norfolk Roadster is definitely worth it. Now I've also got another 2 items on the list, but this also depends on what type of player you are. If you are someone that likes to play by yourself, you like the grind, you like making money, then the items that I've already listed will make your life easier because they'll give you more money, as well as the Norfolk Roadster will make sure that you're being time efficient because the time taken to get to point A to point B will be a lot less just because it's a much better horse. But if you are more of a social player, so that means you like being part of your posse, you like inviting your friends round, maybe you just like inviting random strangers round to your shack, then the next 2 upgrades are essential to you. The first upgrade is the bar expansion, and this will set you back a decent amount, but this will allow you to have your speakeasy. In your bar, you're allowed to change the decor as well as certain photographs, and there is also an additional upgrade which we'll talk about in a bit. But this would mean that you can invite your friends round or just complete strangers within Red Dead, and you can have a very fun time by getting drunk at the bar. As an additional upgrade, and this is the last thing on the list, you can get a band expansion, and just like the bar expansion, the band expansion is just as expensive, but this is added at the side of the bar and just extends it a bit longer, and now you're allowed music within your bar. This music is actually pretty decent, but what's the best thing is that you can go over to these musical instruments and you could just play them by yourself. So you can have a posse over and you could just be having your own band. Getting drunk, dancing around is actually a very fun time if you are a social player. But as said, if you are someone that likes doing things by yourself, you like the money grind, then both of these upgrades probably aren't essential to you. But anyway guys, those are the Moonshine essentials. Anything else that you can buy through the Moonshine role is entirely up to you whether or not you get it. The rest of the items are probably cosmetics or just stuff that's not as good of value as the stuff that I've put in this list. But if there is something that should definitely be added to this list, a Moonshine essential, then let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going, so see ya.